Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now sometimes when I see the news I'm about to share to you, I always say in my mind to Nigerian banks, Nto. Why did I say that? You see, these Nigerian banks, like that was about 3 or 4 months ago, I had a project going on. I went to some of the banks I actually have some transactions going on, asking for a facility to at least be able to facilitate the project. They will tell you different reasons. They will tell you different stories and give you different reasons why you cannot access that facility. They say, go and bring your grandmother, go and bring your grandfather, go and bring this one. They will all make it almost impossible. But when I come to the news, I see that these guys release huge sums of money to some of the big boys in town. Now, I have no issues with the big boys in town, but it is the banks and the Nigerian government who obviously does not understand what drives an economy, which is small and medium-scale industries. Yes, you are aware that a court sitting in Port Harcourt just a few hours ago ordered a vessel belonging to Nduka Obaigbena, who is the CEO of Arise News and This Day newspaper, to be seized by the Nigerian Navy for a debt of about $200 and something million owed to First Bank. And I began to wonder, so these banks, they can actually give these guys this kind of money. Now they are running helter-skelter. If you go and read through the news, you find out that they also had, I think last week, had ordered banks in Nigeria to freeze all his accounts. That tells you that they released huge sums of money to some of these big boys. Exactly what they also did to Ifeanyi Ubah, raised so much money for him. And when these guys begin to fail, they begin to make it look like the world wants to come to an end, rather than financing small and medium-scale industries. I was also thinking aloud, why is it that Odinika Okpe on what's trending of Arise has not brought up this issue? I think a few days ago, I've not also seen them coming up with what's trending. Why they have not brought up the issue of their boss, Nduka Obaigbena's debt with First Bank. Anyway, let's take a look at how Sahara reporters put the issues in the earlier hours of today. But please, intentionally do want to drop your own thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about the alleged $200 and something million debt owed by the CEO of Arise News. And we shall continually be here to serve you.
Hello, welcome on board the FPSO Tamara Takoni. As you know, this facility is located in the oil field, also known as OML 120.
Alright guys, so this is how Sahara reporters put it. Sahara reporters said $225 million debt. Court issues warrant of arrest on Nduka Obaigbena's oil vessel in Rivers State. So they said, Sahara reporters gathered that the court ordered on the detention of the cargo, floating production, storage and offloading FPSO vessel Tamara Tokoni, followed on application by the First Bank of Nigeria over $225 million debt rather. The Federal High Court in Rivers State has ordered the Nigerian Navy to arrest and detain an oil vessel belonging to General Hydrocarbons Limited, a company promoted by Nduka Obaigbena, chairman of This Day editorial board. Sahara reporters gathered that the court ordered the detention of the cargo, floating, production, storage and offloading FPSO vessel Tamara Tokoni, followed an application by the First Bank of Nigeria over $225 million debt. This is therefore to require and order you forthwith to arrest and detain the said cargo of crude oil on board the floating FPSO vessel and to keep same under detention until you shall receive further orders from the court. Meanwhile, in compliance with the court order over the $225 million debt owed First Bank of Nigeria, unconfirmed reports said security operatives at the early hours of Wednesday arrested and detained oil vessel belonging to General Hydrocarbons Limited. Now, Nduka Obaigbená is also a major shareholder there. According to the source, Navy personnel with naval gunship are currently at the FPSO and have taken over the vessel. Obaigbena's oil vessel, General Hydrocarbons Limited and First Bank of Nigeria has been locked in a legal conflict over credit facility his company took, which the bank claimed missed several repayment deadlines. First Bank is claiming $225.8 million, which is said is the indebtedness on General Hydrocarbons account with the lender as of 30th of September 2024, that's last year. And the 9th January ruling by Justice E.A. Obili ordered the detention of the crude oil cargo on board FPSO Tamara Tokoni pending the provision of the satisfactory guarantee from a first-class Nigerian bank of $19.7 million plus interest and cost by the said defendant. The order also directed officers of the Nigerian Navy, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Corporation, the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety, NIMASA, and the Harbour Masters, NPA, to provide the necessary assistance in implementing the order of arrest of the vessel. The judge also ordered the security officials to take necessary steps, including provide regular patrols and surveillance around the crude oil vessel to prevent General Hydrocarbons Limited from dissipating until the order of the court has been compiled within respect of the arrest of the FPSO, blah, blah, blah. The court then adjourned to 9th of February. Now, this is the judgment that was given just in the early hours of today.